We are going to learn what is the differences between var, let and const. uh, okay, so var is having functional scope. Actually, if I have defined a var variable within a function, then it will be, its lifetime will be in that function only. If I have declared it's above the function, it is treated as a global variable. So let's take one example to understand this in a better way. I have defined a var. Okay, I have defined a var count and assigned 5 in it. Okay, now I'm going to log it. Okay, I have logged it. So in this case what happens, it will print, it will log 5 as expected. But again, if I have defined another function, okay, so let's console it directly, console.log count. So in this case also it will going to give us 5 as an output. So what happens, this curly bracket, it will not treat as a scope, so it is treated as a global scope. So if I want to limit this variable within this curly bracket, I need to define it as a within a function. So what I have to do, I have to write here function. Okay, function, let's say scope 1. Okay, now it is having lifetime of this function only. So here it will show some error. Okay, because it doesn't know about count. Let and const. So let and const are both blocked scope, means their lifetime will be only within block. What does it mean? Let us take one example to understand it better. I have defined two curly brackets. Okay, and let count is equal to 10, and I'm going to console it again, console count. So what happens, it will print, it will log 10 over here as expected. Okay, now I'm going to create one more, two curly brackets. Okay, and here I'm going to console.log count. Okay, so what happens in this case also, in this case it will show error. Why it will show error? Because here it will show error because this let is defined within this curly bracket, and this is the block in which it is defined, and it is unknown element for any other area of the program outside this curly bracket, so this will show error. And same for constant also. If I have defined constant value, this one as a const, okay, and here it will show error because const and let both is blocked scope. Discuss how const is different from let. As we know, const is exactly same as let, but the only difference between them is const cannot be reassigned. What does it mean? Let us take one example to understand it better. Okay, so put it here and make it editable. Okay, I have declared two curly brackets. Okay, within it I have const count. Okay, const count is equal to 10, and now I'm going to console it, console.log count. Okay, and now I'm going to reassign some other value like 20, and console.log count. So here what happens, first of all let me change the color of color to this. Okay, so it will print here 10, but it will show here error because it is count is constant value. We cannot reassign something in it. Okay, we cannot reassign. Once it is initialized by some value, we cannot change the value. But however, it is mutable. Yeah, mutable. So it is very important to know what this mutable is. So let us take one more example. Take it here. Okay, now I'm going to define curly bracket. Within this I'm going to take a like a serial number. Okay, I have defined const type of const serial number is equal to array 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have defined this one. Now I want to modify and add 4 and 5 also in this. So s number dot push push 4. Okay, and in the same way I can push 5 and console.log s number. Okay, so in this case it will print 1 2 3 4 5. So now here we are not modifying it, we are not reassigning anything. It is there 1 2 3. Now we are just modifying, adding some new values 4 and 5. So it is mutable, but we can't reassign some value in const.